Hi, this is Miguel Shodell from Crown Head Cigars, and you're listening to the Leaf and Ash Podcast.
What's going on, guys? Well, the crew, or half the crew, is back. The Leaf and Ash right now, man, we're falling apart, guys. We're falling apart. I'm just playing. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Sip and Smoke on the Leaf and Ash podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Panda Baby. Let's go. And as you can see right now, we have 1/3 or 1/4 of the crew. PC still, where's Waldo? Is still driving around town. God knows where he's at. Don had some personal things to take care of. Don't know if Big E's going to visit us today or not. We'll see as time passes through. But until then, it's myself. And you guys know the guy to my left, probably to your right, the one finger pecking sensation, a.k.a. JJ the Cigar Mo. What up, doggy?
Hey, what's up, you beautiful people? And Rob, if you're out there, beautiful people, and Rob.
And Rob, I don't know if Rob's here. Who do we got under the panel here already? We have Dave Stogiewicz. What's going on? We got the Maestro, Ish himself. We got, who's this? Who's that guy? You know who that guy is right there?
Don't ring a bell.
Don't ring a bell either. What's going on, Gabe?
I'm Gabe.
And of course, we know who this guy is. All right. What's up, Rue? Oh, look at this. The sis came to show some love. What's going on, wrist to wrist? And of course, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, the comedian of all times, as always, was Cigars with Angel. What's going on, buddy? Oh, look. And our guest next week, guys, pay attention. Next week, we will be having Kurt, the cigar piper, on our show. We'll be talking about that a little later on in regards to what we're going to be talking about, what he's going to be willing and wants to do for us or for you guys. Stay tuned as the episode goes about. You guys will see. But tonight, guys, as you can see underneath tonight, this segment, it is sponsored by no other than the Cigar Vault Oakdale. So what are they giving us to the giveaway there, JJ?
We are going to give away a 5-pack of their house blends. And whoever ends up winning, after the show or whenever you get a hold of me, just let me know and I can get with Norm and I can get what the blends and wrapper types are. Or you could just pick, there's like 8 different styles of cigar. You could just pick, 5 of the Maduro or just a smorgasbord. It's up to you.
And what's the hashtag?
Hashtag Vault.
There it is, guys. We got some new people that's showing up. What's up, Tony? What's going on? Brent Black, what's going on? So there you go, guys. Hashtag Vault. Okay, for that 5-pack from the Cigar Vault of Oakdale. So, JJ, so it is you and I, baby. We are in charge of this shit, man. We gotta be with us. Let us. So listen. First of all, guys, I want to apologize for last week. Last week it was kind of a hiccup for all of us. The Panda was sick as a dog, and we were a little bit everywhere. And unfortunately, and I apologize, but we did not announce it. It will never happen again. No, especially without notification and not notifying you guys. We appreciate everyone's support. Rest assured, the Panda got a lot of where the heck you at, blah, 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 and some other words. What's up, Pats? So, well, JJ, it's you and I, baby.
Yeah.
And obviously the ladies and gents from the panel over here in the comment section. So the question that I'm posing to the Mutt, I want you guys to partake as always. And here we go. You can just send me the Maduro scene. I'm gonna win tonight. All right, Tone. There's your challenge, guys. What's up, Pedro? Here we go. All right, JJ. Here we go, man. You ready?
I'm ready, bud.
All right, here we go. So this is the first question of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the question is: what's a cigar you regret sleeping on for far too long? What, like, you've heard about it, and for whatever reason, you just never had the chance to do it, and when you finally did it, you're like, damn, why did I take so long? You have an answer? Let's see. Oh, he got pictures. You got pictures, don't you?
Oh, me?
Oh.
For me,
Uh-huh.
was The New World Oscuro by AJ Fernandez.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting.
I slept on this for far too long. And as you guys know, last year, I probably smoked more of these than I did anything. But yeah.
So the crazy part is I told you guys that cigar, I was a 2 box a month all day, every day with that cigar. And until the Puro Especial came out, and I just, it was a bigger ring gauge. I absolutely fell in love with that one. Then I went to 2 boxes of those. No.
I'm just going off what Brent said.
What did Brent say? Really, Brent?
He triggered. He knows exactly.
Look at Gabe. Look at Gabe. Factory smokes. Really? So this is the crazy part. My pick and my choice. I mean, there's a couple of them, right? But the first one that came to mind, honestly, guys, was, and this is before we all met up. I've heard about them. I've heard good things about them. But for whatever reason, I could somewhat find them. Not until I found out that Neptune's, which I should have went there first, and it's no other than West Tampa.
Yeah. Good
so
choice.
West Tampa, was on my radar for a while, right? I heard about Rick Rodriguez and what he was coming about, and and it wasn't until we all met up and you guys came down, and that was JJ's first time, down in South Florida to go to Ybor, and that was one hell of a exciting and memorable trip, I might say. But yeah, West Tampa honestly was definitely that cigar that I was like, why the hell did I wait so long to go and try to hunt this cigar down? You know what I mean? Like, it took me forever, and I'm glad. And the good thing was I got to experience it with all of you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, dude, that just the lounge, that cigar in general. Like I said, and I kept telling people, it's like, for whatever, when I was smoking that cigar, I kept getting a flavor note of like when you're eating like like an ice cream cone, like a waffle cone type thing.
Waffle, yep.
And dude, still to this day, every time I taste that, it reminds me of sitting there on that rooftop smoking that summer gun in the rain. It was a great time.
Yeah, to me, it kind of reminded me of like upside down pineapple cake.
Yeah.
Where's this? Is you there, man? I'm telling you, I found that cigar. It tasted like pineapple upside down cake, man.
And it pairs really well with Dr. Pepper.
And Dr. Pepper, exactly. Listen, the transition on that stick is phenomenal, ain't it?
Phenomenal with the Dr. Pepper.
It's just about it. There's gonna be a bunch of bleep, 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 bleep. Right now, he's going crazy on us.
He's going to kick in your garage door and be on frame.
No, I'm telling you, he's gonna drive a whole 6 minutes over here. Let's see. Before I get to the guys on the chat, dude, sipping, smoking. I ain't even asked what you're sipping on, what you're smoking on. My bad, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, it's okay.
What are you smoking? What are you sipping on? What are you smoking on?
I am sipping on some 1792 small batch.
Okay.
And I'm pairing it with a Jaime Garcia.
Hold on. See, I smoked that bad boy yesterday, man, and it's been a while since I had one, and it's like, man, that's such a damn good cigar. So the Panda, I'm actually trying to stay clean. I'm drinking gin and tonic. So cheers, my brother.
Yeah, bro.
Salute.
Salute.
And I'm pairing it off with. And the crazy part about this, guys, I'm not big into barber poles, right? I'm just not. But this here, I'm gonna blow myself up. There it is.
Great
Eighth
cigar.
grade, 1996. Great year, I might say.
Yeah, I know.
But,
I was 7. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I was 7 years old in '96.
See,
You're
this is what
absolutely right,
I gotta
Pat.
deal with this by myself today, guys.
La Gloria Cubana. That's my girl.
So she sold me out. You know, who was that said that? Pats, right? And the ones that I end up buying from that online place, dude, I think I bought a 10-pack. I got a 10-pack out of it, and I think 3 smoked phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, and the rest were, dude, they were hard as heck, man.
Especially the Serie R Maduro.
That's the one, yeah.
They're notorious for being overpacked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who was the other one? Pat said the Oya by Aging Room. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Pat. So that's gonna be my second one. Not Oya, but the Aging Room Quadro.
Yeah.
Right. I had heard phenomenal things about that. It took me forever to try them out. And when I did, I absolutely love that cigar. That cigar to me pairs off with anything you have in your hand to drink with. It could be my coffee in the morning. It could be, I'm not much big into sodas, but if you have a soda like a Dr. Pepper, phenomenal pairing, perfect. Taste something, it brings out that pineapple cake upside down, perfect. I'm telling you. But you know, other than that, man, Aging Room Quadro, the Trinidad Espiritu. I mean, like I have a handful of them that were on my bucket list for a while, and I just never had a chance. And now I feel like a damn crackhead because it's like now I'm burning the heck out of it, right? Yeah. I always got the Aging Room on my hand or the Trinidad, and remember I just got me another 20-pack of the Trinidad Espiritu number 2.
You know, and for a budget brand, you know, almost anything 5 Vegas. I didn't try them for a long time, but the 5 Vegas, the Series A, I love that cigar. Got a Costa Rican wrapper on it. Right? Yeah, Plasencia tobacco in that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and it's a great what JJ likes to call a yard guard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It is a great smoke for you to like if you're doing something around the yard or around the house, you know, and you're gonna enjoy it. And if you have to put it down, you put it down because it didn't cost that much, you know. But you know, there's a lot. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with everybody here. Let me see. Let me put it out there. Let me see. I try all cigars because of you guys doing this podcast. Let me see before you. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
it means a lot, and this is why we do it, right? You know, we do this so that we could educate, and for those who don't get, because we have cigars here that JJ don't have. JJ might have cigars that I can't get. And every state is like that, right? You have a home lounge that has their own house blends that we can't get, we never heard of. And there is so many sleepers out there, right? There's so many boutique companies that we haven't heard of that people we talk about it. I'm like, who makes that cigar?
Yeah.
Like, you know, listen, the Lost Ledger, right?
Oh,
that's cigar vote. That's by who? Rojas?
I believe so.
I think Rojas, that's the cigar votes. That's their blend that they made for them. You know, I heard these guys talk about it on the Misfits, especially Bernie and them, you know, for months. You know, and you know, I finally end up going online and I end up ordering me that Lost Ledger and absolutely fell in love with that cigar. That cigar has some great notes on it, great transition, great changes flavor. You know what I mean? Don't want to get too pissed off at me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean? There's so many cigars out there, man. And it really is an experience, man. It's all about the experience, like our boy would say.
The new Charter Oak Pasquale is a phenomenal stick. Yes, it is. But we have determined there is a flaw with that cigar.
Yeah.
It needs to be bigger. That cigar in a Toro would be insane.
And we spoke, well, you spoke to Nick Melillo about that, right? Didn't you? And that is, it only comes in a 10-pack, right?
Yeah.
It's a great smoke, absolutely, like I love to say, phenomenal smoke. But the problem is, to me, and I'm not a fast smoker. You know what I mean? I'm not a fast, but I find that cigar, 30 minutes at best for me.
I found out one cigar today that I smoked as I was trying to get everything prepared and was messing around on Discord with the fellas. I won't name bomb it, but I will say it's in the Great Smoke pack, and it has a gold mane and foot band. It's box pressed.
Yeah.
That's all I could do.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, there was another cigar in there that I forgot, somebody from the Misfits was smoking that cigar, and I guess the first and second third was pretty good, and then it kind of died out on me. I couldn't even get past the first third with mine, and I actually love this company. The company's it's a good budget smoke. It's a great smoke for I had mentioned it that it was one of those cigars that that I remember when it first came out, he didn't even have a band. What does Angel say now?
Says Panda can't smoke fast because he has short puffs.
Hey, and it has begun. Guys, don't forget those hashtags.
Yeah, dude. I think we have 8 hashtags right now.
What? We have 13 people on here, and only how many hashtags you said?
8.
8? Come on, guys.
You
better pump it up. So just to give you guys a little bit of motivation, roll that beautiful bean footage, baby.
You got it.
Today's episode is brought to you by the Cigar Vault Oakdale, one of the premier boutique cigar lounges serving the Pittsburgh area. Located in Oakdale, Pennsylvania, the Cigar Vault isn't just a shop, it's a destination. Whether you're a seasoned smoker or just getting into the culture, they've built a space where cigars, conversation, and community come together. Inside, you'll find a carefully curated humidor packed with premium and boutique brands, plus a laid-back lounge atmosphere that makes you want to stay, light up, and connect. Open 7 days a week, they've become a go-to spot for locals and travelers alike looking for a top-tier cigar experience. So if you're anywhere near Oakdale, or just want to support a shop that truly gets cigar culture, check out the Cigar Vault Oakdale. Light one up and tell them Leaf and Ash sent you.
Tell them Leaf and Ash sent you, and you could get 10% off. Dude.
And there you go, guys. As you can tell, Cigar Vault is one of our new sponsors, and we want to thank the Cigar Vault for being part of the Leaf and Ash family, and for sponsoring this segment and episode of the Sip and Smoke. All right, guys. So here we go. Second question. What hobby would you guys pick up if time wasn't an issue?
Oh man.
Right? I mean, we all still work, right? We still have, our responsibilities and our obligations, obviously, to the fam, and so we have bills to be paid. But if time wasn't, if you didn't have to work, if you were retired or prepared to retire like I am, what would you do? What would you pick up? I mean, JJ, you still got some time left before you retire, but I mean, it's great for you to think about now, anyways.
I would. We lack cigar lounges in my area, and we all know that. I think as I get older, I'd like to be a lounge owner and just be that old man in the corner chewing on a cigar, giving everybody hell. But the hobby, I'd like to get back to drumming.
Okay.
A lot of people may not know, but the Mutt's got the rhythm. I've been playing drums since I was 9-10 years old, and played and sat in with various bands, and me and my cousins would always go out and jam out. And but there's a huge commitment there because you have to stay on top of. I mean, you'll always have the muscle memory, but you don't realize especially I like the double bass when I drum. You don't realize how you lose that muscle memory. Your shins will be burning in the first 30 seconds of trying to play a song. And you got to stay on top.
I would imagine your forearms got to get tight.
Oh yeah, and you'll get the same calluses on your hand. You got to build that all back up. And I used to do it all the time, and now I have my drum set. It's hanging on the wall in my shop, and it's been there for 7 years. And
so you gotta go. Okay, so you got keys, bro. I'm a drummer too.
Go, bro.
I know I saw something by Stogie. Dave said I already do it, but not as much as I like to. But playing music with his bros.
Dude, I loved it.
Let's see. What else? We sure gonna get together once a week about which mechanic. Excuse me. What's this say? Excuse me. May you let me talk for a little bit. Do you know who that? I don't know. Keith, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing? Black says low riding. Laugh out loud. Panda going say. There you go. There you go.
What did he say? Low riding. Panda gonna say. There you go. Yeah. So here we go. There we go. He's got it. Practicing with slow speeds, focusing on grip, and utilizing that for stick rebound and mastering basic and better control. There you go.
Rudiments, baby.
Man, we definitely got a drum in the house.
Yes, we do. And I learned by ear. I can't read music. Let me listen to a song a couple times, and I can get it pretty close. But
I wish I was musically inclined like that. As much as I would like to be a part of cigar, so I would be happy working part-time in a lounge, get paid under the table, and smoke awesome cigars. Don't tell Trump.
Hey, that's the dream right there. Even that'd be cool.
Oh man. So me, when I retired, one of my goals is to start and try to travel to different states and visit as many lounges in 1 year.
Yeah.
And kind of do like a documentary, so to speak, you know what I mean, of my journey for that year. I would absolutely love to visit every state, all 50 states in one form or another to see how many cigar lounges I could go to, get invited to, or even get kicked out of.
Hey, come on down to Northeast Oklahoma. We're going to have to travel an hour and a half either direction to get to some good lounges.
Yeah, but I'm with it.
It's especially around Kansas City, they have some great lounges. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, they both, depending on what side of Tulsa you're on,
right?
They have some great lounges. And
Kansas City, I definitely want to go and visit a couple of those lounges.
Yes. I said I'll actually be in Tulsa tomorrow and hopefully get to hit a lounge or two.
Oh, nice.
And Lord knows I'm gonna have samples in my pocket. So
here we go. What does Greg the Sicilian here? I said, Panda more like the guy on the skateboard listening to Dreams by Fleet.
I don't want to picture that.
Oh man, what does with my size 6 sneakers?
Yeah, dude.
Nicaragua and somewhere like that. So that was gonna be my next, Pats. I would definitely love to go to the countries that we know that make the best tobacco. Mm-hmm. I definitely, obviously the first stop I'd like to go to Ish's lounge, to Ish's factory. Where he has his people in DR. I would definitely love to go see the Plasencia factory. You know what I mean? The Fuentes, even Perdomo. I mean, another guy on Every Day's a Cigar Day. Andreas. That's definitely that'll probably be my second year. My second year, I would love to go and travel. Go to DR, go to Brazil, go to Nicaragua. Nicaragua is definitely, you got to, if you're going to go to any factory, you definitely got to hit Nicaragua, right? You have to hit Nicaragua it's almost like the mecca now of tobacco, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is. And so to me, I definitely would love to go out there and just see, because that's on my bucket list anyway. Because I've never been to a factory, and just to be able to see things from start to finish. What now? So Panda, when you fly, do you make this to see? I keep telling Andrew, not everyone gets to be blessed to being 6'3", 6'4".
I'm telling you, I have the head of somebody who should have been 6'4", but it's definitely not proportionate to my body. But I was thinking, they have all the factories and they have all the farms. Well, Nick Melillo, of course, I'm gonna bring that up. He grows the Connecticut broadleaf in the Connecticut, what do they call it? The Connecticut River, whatever that's called. Are you allowed to go? Does he take on visitors and stuff like that?
That I don't know. I honestly, I do not know. That's a good question to find out, though, man.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out. What the pictures are? We're all doing family trip to DR. It's just factory remember. Yeah, listen. I don't know if Ish is still here, but Ish needs to make that happen. So and I think for those who don't know and that are on, we're all part of the TPA, the Tobacco Products Association. It's a group, it's an organization. It's for those who want to know more about the industry on the back end of it, right? Behind the scenes. And everyone gets there to share knowledge. And we got master rollers, people that own factories. Obviously, we got Ish. We got Dr. O from GTO. And then you have a bunch of consumers, a bunch of brand owners like Hayes Gray and GTO. And there's a brother smokers, brother smoking stogies, and AAT Fields. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I think we are up to 140 members now. If you guys want to join the TPA so you can partake, go to tpa.rocks and you can see and read up all about the organization. It's for consumers. It's $50 for the year, and that's from date to date. So and you get to do a lot of things, guys. Right now, we're going to be doing a rolling experience with Ish Olivan from BAM. That's part of the TPA. And if you get to, if you want to learn how to roll your own cigars, come and join the TPA. What did Ish say?
Oh, he says you're being a bad boy.
Not so sure, Pedro, about Panda coming with us though. He's misbehaving the whole night.
Hey, I'll take a spot. Don't worry. I'll take a spot.
Oh man, Pedro, man, you ain't gotta laugh that hard, man. You could have done one emoji, bro.
Speaking of Ish, if nobody's seen Ish like this,
love you guys. Peace.
I love that. I wish I could make it a little louder. I gotta play with that a little bit.
Where's the other Ish? Where's the other Ish one from the Great Smoke? You have that one?
Where is that?
Come on now. So for those who don't know about it, Ish actually does play the guitar, and he don't tell him that I said this, but he actually is pretty good at it. You know what I mean? Don't tell him I said it. We don't need those curly, cute, long locks of his gate to grow even longer.
Just gotta let it queue up real quick.
Yeah, let it queue up. No problem. So while we were at the Great Smoke, and they were playing Carlos Santana, and Ish was all into it, guys. Ish was like into it.
Oh yeah.
You got it?
I got it.
Oh, show that, baby. Show it.
I got to make it real short because if not, it's a copyrighted song.
It's a copyrighted song, yep. And if you saw Ish even that he was into it. He was into it. You would think he was on stage actually playing.
Dude, he sent me that video, and I mean, I was kind of struck. I'm like, bro. I mean, from just the way he was playing and his flow. I mean, he's gifted. He's talented at the guitar. There is no if ands, or buts about that.
So Black says would like to do a real tobacco rolling factory. Yeah, well, yeah, but I think one of the I don't want to say blessings, but one of the good fortunes of us knowing Ish and him having a factory, I think that we'll be able to do more in his factory than if we went to any other factory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think we'll have a little bit more freedom per se. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, you guys stop with those hashtags. Y'all gonna slip up and let one person win all this, man? You better. How many hashtags we got?
We have 12.
We got 16 people here, 18 people now. How the heck we only have 12 freaking hashtag vote? All right, man, let's go. You know what, JJ? Do me a favor. Shoot them that promo again so they can see what they're talking about here.
I'm telling you, don't sleep on this.
Don't sleep. You forgot? You lost it?
Now that part on StreamYard doesn't want to cooperate with me. There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Tony says, I'm going to Tampa May 21st. Sign me. I'd like to do cigar on the class at Jason Newman's can't wait plus top of my list. So,
dude.
So before you hit that promo, so when these guys came down here, we did the JC Newman experience, the tour. And I can honestly tell you it's definitely a tour that I would definitely do again. You know, because you end up missing some things. We didn't get to do the rolling aspect experience. I think I don't know why. I think it was just the time frame or something. The reason why we didn't do it. But you're definitely gonna love the Grand Cathedral.
Loved it.
Beautiful place. Beautiful place. The only downside to it, if there's any. So when I used to go to it, you were allowed to sit on the outside in the atrium. They have a beautiful outside.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with the cathedral, it sits in the middle of a residential area, right? And the residents started complaining. There was a lawsuit. The cathedral ended up losing. So now there's no sitting outside. And inside, there's not a whole lot of seating. You know, but the actual ambiance of the cathedral is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
You know, and that musician they had there.
Yes.
That dude was insane. He's a one-man band. He'd just be hitting on that guitar, then record it, and there was his bass. And he was just amazing.
Yeah, we had what is that called? A loop machine or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, from his play style to his vocals, you know, if he haven't caught a record deal by now, there's something wrong. He's truly not.
You know what? And there is some truth to that, man, because listen, you get some people that they sing well.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They sing well enough to obviously to get a gig and to do a weekend gig, whatever. But as far as that guy has some true talent, man. You lay out the papers for the tobacco with too much. Let me put Keith. Keith has a lot here to say. You lay out the paper, sprinkle the tobacco always too much, and try a tuck and roll move. Instead of his cigarette, you produce something that looks like a flat taco that's been through a wash. He's talking about the rolling your cigars. You know? Oh my God. Let's see here. It's in the last year we spent on E-Boy and people watch Wild Lusby. You know what? So do we. You know, we got to go to what was that one? It's called. So if you're gonna be an E-Boy, you want to check out King Coronas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, JJ has great fond memories of that place. It's a great atmosphere. The new owners of that invested $1 million in renovating that place, and that place has become like the place in downtown Ybor to go. if you're gonna go, I highly recommend that you go do your thing during the daytime. In the evening, it becomes a whole different event,
Oh,
and it'll end up being standing room only, and it's a pretty big lounge.
I mean, it's
You know?
basically Bourbon Street without the Bourbon Street stuff. Just the amount of, people's coming out in Lamborghinis. Everybody's dressed to the gills. I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I said, I come from I grew up in a town of 900. So there was more than 900 people on that street at that time. So I'm like, what is going on? A little culture shock, but definitely some great memories of that night. And the guy from Hawaii. I'll never forget that guy.
What was his name? Bill?
Yeah, Bill from Hawaii.
Bill, hey, guys, I'm Bill from Hawaii. Dude,
Oh,
he shook everybody's hand in that place, and he took pictures with us. He photobombed us a couple of times. Another place was the Sterling Lounge. That's the rooftop lounge that we went to. It started raining on us, but we still made the best of it.
Yeah, dude.
Long Ash. Long Ash is another place that is absolutely a great spot if you don't get a chance to go to. Those are the lounges that you definitely want to go to when you're in downtown Ybor. King Corona, Sterling, and Long Ash. Those are the three that I would recommend that you go to.
Long Ash, the ones they sit there and roll as you're smoke. Is that what that was? No, those cigars were great, and the price was insane.
And they're all puro Nicaraguans from the same factory, same field. So they say. But yeah, I mean, so anything else, JJ? Anything else you would pick up?
I would say working out, but I've been telling myself that since my mid-20s. That's not going to happen. Probably it needs to. I went from being a man beast to a gravy pot, and I'm kind of happy right now. It'd be all right.
Listen, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Dude,
I would like to be able to work out a little bit more than I'm capable of now because of this hernia. I'm finally gonna get it fixed. I got an appointment with the surgeon to see when they're gonna cut me open because I have to get this thing. I've been prolonging this way too long.
See, I think you've had that as long as I've known you.
Yeah, it's crazy. That is where I stay in Ybor. Don't forget the rooster. The rooster, yeah. Without my ladder, who am I? Without my ladder, who am I?
You're not.
Oh man. Well, all right, guys. Here we go. Now, this is more of a personal question at the end here, right? And the question is this, and I want you guys to pay attention, all right? What's one moment in your cigar journey where you felt truly bonded with either a person, a place, an event, etc.? What's one that you could think of on the top of your head?
I know for me personally, Tampa trip. Tampa trip was one, the first time I ever got to meet you guys. First time I ever traveled to Florida. And just everything I got to experience. And from that moment then, I knew what we were doing was the right thing. We had the right group, and it's just it's kind of exploded since then. I knew from that point I wanted to do something in the industry, whether it be, started off with the podcast, and because of the podcast, I was able to become a broker, and it's just kind of snowballed from that. And I just loved every minute of that Tampa trip. That's definitely.
This was a hard question for me too, even when I came up with the question. But I went to Cuba, and my uncle took me to a cigar shop and got some tobacco, a valuable memory. You know what? And stuff like that, right? Oh man, sorry to hear that, man. He passed away 2 years ago. But at least you have that memory to always, have in your heart.
A great memory.
This was a very hard question for me. But it came down to two scenarios. I mean, obviously with friends is always a great moment, right? the first one I thought was like my 50th, which was great. We did it at the lounge. All people showed up. To me, and as you guys know, 50. When I hit 50, it kind of screwed with my head a lot. Lucky to my family and friends and the cigar community, they kind of cradled me in. But if I had to say one moment, I think it was, and I'm trying not to get a little emotional on this one because, it's when my firstborn was born, my daughter, and that's when everything in my life changed.
Oh yeah.
Okay, everything in my life changed. I was, if you guys think I'm a little nutty now, when I was in my 20s, I was full of piss and vinegar. And I was that guy, that I ate, slept, and crapped this job. You know what I mean? I was that guy that loved to kick down doors, kick butt, and take names. And, I wish I could share a lot more stories about my profession right now, but I just can't. When I do retire, I'm gonna wait a couple of years before I open up that Pandora's box to share some stories, some good, some bad, some scary moments in my life and in my career. But definitely, I remember my daughter being born, and the funny part was I thought she was a boy because of the umbilical cord. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Oh, it's a boy!" And I'm crying, and the doctor's like, "No, dumbass, it's a girl. That's the umbilical cord." And I got to cut the umbilical cord, and I held my daughter for the first time. My daughter's eyes were wide open when she was born. It's a memory, and of course my son as well. But my firstborn, and it's your firstborn, right? And it's something that you will never ever forget. And my daughter, she will never know it, but she changed me drastically.
Yeah.
Because now it's no longer about me. It's no longer about living reckless or careless, and now I'm responsible for another human being.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean that, and I remember lighting up a cigar, crying. But that's another thing, that I couldn't stop crying in the delivery room. I had everybody crying. I had the doctors crying. I had the nurses crying. The doctor's like, "Stop crying." I'm like, "I'm trying. I can't stop." I was just, and I was, like maybe 4 or 5 years, and not even about 3 years on the job, and but I'll never forget it, and I'll never forget just sitting in the corner having a cigar by myself and just like, "Wow, Lord, I can't believe that you're giving me this responsibility." Okay, let's see what I know. The comments are coming. With Papa 1050, he got wheelchair canes and crutches. That's yeah, I know, man. I'd say here, the cigar the community I have, and these guys, and you know what? And I could tell you guys, that this community I'm so grateful for.
Yeah.
Because it gives me something outside of my profession, and something to look forward to, and this is going to be absolutely, and what does Angel have to say? Because Angel always got my favorite moment was meeting Pan and Nebo and realize I can't just put. Angel, where the hell do you come up with this stuff?
Dude, he's pretty quick.
Dude, man, it's like, dude, do you have like a book somewhere, man? You need to start writing this stuff down, man.
Brent said, "Smoking with you guys and Leaf and Ash." Dude, thank you for that.
Oh, actually, man, we appreciate you guys, man.
Oh,
but like I said, that to me was a hard question.
Yeah.
Only because it's like, there were so many moments, personal times, when I graduated from the police academy, I mean, I could go on. There were so many but I said, you only could pick one, and you know what, and I think nothing could talking about life changing experience, and that's it.
Yeah.
When you become a parent, you become a parent, you become a dad, you become a mom, and it's nothing like anything in this world. You know what I mean? They get older, they want to talk back, and then you want to choke them, but punch them in the throat. They can't talk back if they're choking, right? So, but I love my kids dearly. And you know what, each child they go through their stages, and you kind of hope that you're there through every stage, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And you try to hope that you have set the best example that you possibly could have for your kids.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? You bust your tail to provide for your family, to give them things that you didn't have when you were growing up. And it's just like I said, that's definitely on the very tippy top. When my daughter was born, I had it. I wasn't going to say that because it gets me choked up, and it's like, but yeah, it's definitely one of those things. Oh, I didn't see Keith said bye. Sorry about that, buddy. Bye. But how about you guys on the panel over here? There's 20 people watching. What's that one moment or place that you guys have shared or experienced that you will never forget? I'm curious to see what else. Come on, guys.
I'd say a second one for me would be going to the first Great Smoke, because that was the first time I've ever been into like a big industry driven event like that. I mean, that was, and then that was again kind of overwhelming at first, but
Well, I'll tell you, well, this is a perfect time to bring up the second big event you're going to be going to in October.
Yes.
So I should have gotten this flyer up here, but we'll have it next week. So if you guys don't know, like I said, we are a part of the TPA, the Tobacco Products Association, and the TPA in associations with us. Oh, damn, my bad, JJ wasn't. Oh, hello, boom, boom. There it is, guys. The TPA Smoke Fest in Pensacola, Florida, October 1st through the 3rd. I have another one with the barcode. Do you have the barcode one or no?
I don't.
No, I'll make sure we get that.
Okay.
So, guys, we have set up, in my opinion, probably, I don't say the best, but I am telling you, you're getting more for than what you're paying for. I promise you that. You have 3 tiers, and you have your regular package, your second, and your VIP. And those who purchase the VIP is truly getting a VIP package. And I promise you guys, next week I will have everything here so you guys can check it out. And so stay tuned. Like I said, October 1st, save that date, guys. This is what Pedro had to say here. Starting Hayes Gray Cigars with my brothers and meeting you. Family will never, we had, man. I love it. Yeah, man. We have nothing but love for you guys, man.
100%.
Angel's going to bust my chops now because I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I said what I said. It is what it is. I met Hayes Gray and I instantly, attached to them. And they still haven't filed a restraining order against me. So I guess I'm still good, Angel. I'm still good. Okay, I'm still good. But you know what? You got to love their person. You got to love their hustle and admire their hustle, because the reality is that these guys are working hard for their product, man.
Yes.
And as you guys know, JJ is one of their reps. And JJ is putting in some work for them.
Yeah.
JJ is putting some work. JJ, where do you have them at, man?
Oh my Lord. In my general location right now, it's Route 66, Slow Burn in Indiana. And Root gave me some accounts, VFW. They're in 8-9 different places right now, all throughout the United States, and growing. And
growing.
there's not many people in this industry that week in, week out, driving 14 hours one way
Yeah.
to do an event. That's a third of their drive time. But what they're building with that is the respect. It's a beautiful thing to watch them. And like I said, I've, so thankful to be a part of their team, but to watch them grow and, the love they have for the industry and, just
They truly are building a legacy.
Yes. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that?
Yeah, they are building a legacy, and you know what? The stories went because you know what? Give them 5 years, and probably even sooner. There will be a regular household name, and I'm mark this April 9, 2026 at 8:50 p.m. Eastern time. I'm telling you, in the next 5 years, Hayes Gray will be a household regular. I promise you, because they have the drive. They have the drive. Bernie, what's going on? Yeah, we got the cigar vote, baby. You better put hashtag cigar vote.
Yeah, because right now we are at 17 and there's 19. So somebody hasn't hit that button yet.
What the heck, guys?
Hit that button. Dude. Their house blends are sick.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, if you guys, I hope that if whoever wins, if that Lost Ledger's in there, I'm telling you, and if it's not, I'm telling you, we're going to do another promo. And I'm telling you, go on their website. And like I said, if you have not tried the Lost Ledger, you will not be disappointed.
No.
Okay? You will not be disappointed. Thanks a lot, Pat. I appreciate that for the guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification, hit that bell. As always, guys, hit that all so when we go live or we post something, you guys are notified. You ready to hit that one, baby?
Oh.
So here you go, guys. Go give them a shout out.
Here we go.
Savor every moment with Hayes Gray Cigar. Each blend is crafted for bold flavor, veteran-inspired character, and premium construction. From smooth and approachable to rich and complex in flavor, Hayes Gray delivers a cigar for every palate. Now available our new release, Irmãos do Mar. Order Hayes Gray Cigars online at Fat Boys Cigars and from Wolfpack Cigar Club and the Cigar Vault, Oakdale. Visit our website for a list of nationwide retail lounges and to grab some cool Hayes Gray merch to rep our brand. As always, we've got your sticks.
We got your stick.
And they do.
Guys, I'm telling you, I'm so happy that we got the privilege and honor to be sponsored by these guys as well. These guys, they're our first sponsor and per se, and these guys, I'm telling you, they're family. These guys are nothing but family. Here we go. I keep staring at Hayes Gray commercials and waiting for Panda to pop.
If you want to see Panda, you want to see Panda pop out right here.
What do you got?
Oh, you already know what I got. And you know what's crazy is how stable you are with them size 6 shoes.
You're not lying, man. You're not. Those size 6 sneakers are no joke, man.
Hey, what's up?
Who's out here? Here we go. What we got here? This way. Thanks for the support and kind words. Before we do it, sooner than our line partners, because yes, you know what? And I'm telling you, you guys are truly are, and I'll say it again. You guys are starting to build a legacy.
Yes.
And and we've said this in day one, and I've shared this with them privately. They definitely got our support 150,000%. Because we respect them as people and their hustle. I keep saying hustle because if you don't have boots on the ground, I don't care what brand you are, you're never gonna make it in this industry. Boutique companies already have an uphill battle, and if you're not willing to put those boots to the ground and walk that hill, you'll never be known.
No.
You'll never be known.
Each mile they've put in, the love and everything, it's going to come back a 1,000-fold.
Absolutely.
You just don't see people putting in the work as they're putting in right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the comments are coming in, man. You know?
As do I.
As this is the deep pan expression panels that killed. Oh my God. What's this? I don't get it. Earthquake alert. What was that about?
Oh my God, they were.
That's because of this comment. Give that man a poll and make some money. Just short change.
Pat, there were probably tsunamis on the other side of the world when Panda was doing that. Oh my, Pat.
Oh, wow, Pat.
When you think you know somebody, what?
What? Oh my God! Here he goes. I think Panda's going to retire and start dancing on stage for singles and cigars on his next job. You know what? You could keep the singles. Just give me the cigars.
Yeah, dude. They'll throw you a couple short stories.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I can't say much. I think we're the same height.
Oh my God, dude. All right, guys. Listen, you guys got a few more minutes. You better hit those hashtags now before we call it a night. Yo, we throw that the Cigar Vault promo one more time, JJ, while these guys hit that hashtag.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Today's episode is brought to you by the Cigar Vault Oakdale, one of the premier boutique cigar lounges serving the Pittsburgh area. Located in Oakdale, Pennsylvania, the Cigar Vault isn't just a shop, it's a destination. Whether you're a seasoned smoker or just getting into the culture, they've built a space where cigars, conversation, and community come together. Inside, you'll find a carefully curated humidor packed with premium and boutique brands, plus a laid-back lounge atmosphere that makes you want to stay, light up, and connect. Open 7 days a week, they've become a go-to spot for locals and travelers alike looking for a top-tier cigar experience. So if you're anywhere near Oakdale, or just want to support a shop that truly gets cigar culture, check out the Cigar Vault Oakdale. Light one up and tell them Leaf and Ash sent you.
There you go. We gotta get their what is their actually Bernie, you know their email address? I thought we had it up there. We don't have it up there. We have to put it on there.
Yep.
I think it's what Cigar Vault at Oakdale.com or something like that.
Yes,
is Bernie it? Is that it?
I could find out for you real quick.
But I believe, guys, I believe it is Cigar Vault Oakdale.com. So, all right, guys, you guys got a few more minutes left. So we can give away this 5-pack, baby. And while we're doing that, guys, so next week, guys, we're gonna have Kurt the Cigar Piper with us. And as a guest. And if you guys don't know who the Cigar Piper is, I highly recommend that you guys go check out his social media. He's on TikTok, Instagram, I believe. He has an Etsy page, right? And it's called the Cigar Piper. Here's a little advice. You might want to go to Etsy and look up Cigar Piper and his product, because there may or may not be something there that he might be willing to be a giveaway. Just saying. Just saying, you guys might want to check out the Cigar Piper, like I said, next week, Thursday, guys. 7 Central, 8 Eastern, as always, guys. Definitely share, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to that 1,000 followers, guys. We're trying to get to it. Trying to get to it by the end of the year. So we shall see. But all right, JJ, we got a minute. Let's get that wheel rolling.
And we got some great things in the pipeline.
Oh yeah.
There are some great things coming up, and it would be, even though I hate this word, it would behoove you.
Yes.
It would
behoove
you to be
Cigar Piper. I'm telling you, check out his Etsy page. He's going to be donating, and I think it might be your pick. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what he said, that it's going to be your pick on anything under his Etsy page.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, you guys got about 20 more seconds. We're gonna hit that hour mark, and then we're gonna spin that wheel.
And that wheel, baby.
15 seconds.
Oh, winner's pick.
Oh, there you go. Oh, winner's pick. There you go. The Cigar Piper is here watching and listening. So next week, guys, is winner's choice. So you get to go to his Etsy page and pick whatever it is that you want on his giveaway. But like I said, we have a great show next week, guys. I got already some questions lined up for all of us to talk on our Sip and Smoke. It's going to be another Sip and Smoke with the Cigar Piper next week. But all right, guys, here's your last chance. Ready? All right, spin that wheel, baby. Let's see who that winner is.
And whoever wins, just get a hold of Meat and or Panda, and we'll give you the information you need to Oh,
Tony, you still here? Tony, you got to be here, buddy. Give you a few seconds.
DJ, spin that beep. I wonder if my sensor works on here. DJ, spin that. Did it go through?
Yeah, no, it beeped.
Okay.
Tony, where you at, Tony?
You have to be present.
You got to be present. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, Tom. You should have stick around. Go ahead, spin that wheel again, buddy. Here we go. Greg the Smoking Sicilian. That's crazy because he said in the beginning of the show he was going to win. Yeah, absolutely right, Angel.
Oh, and he just popped in.
Oh, Tone, man, you just missed out. You did win. You called it and you won, man, dude. So, all right. Well, you guys know who to reach. And, guys, we appreciate the love and the support as always.
As always.
Guys, we will catch you on the next one. Catch you out. Peace.